Good morning, it's your girl. And oh my goodness, this show is a banger. I know I missed you last week, but you got me this week. It's so many things that has happened, man. Oh my God. Please just stay tuned because it gets crazy. And you know we talking about Trumpy. The streets is talking, the streets is talking, the streets is talking. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. But first and foremost, I must give my condolences to the families, friends, and fans of Malcolm Jamal Warner. You didn't know? Theo, his most iconic character on The Cosby Show, loved it. My favorite episode is, I got two. One with the Gordon Gartrell, the shirt, if you know, you know. And then remember that time he thought he was grown and his daddy made him buy back all the furniture in there. He had to pay rent, all of this stuff. So that was good. He was iconic, and rest in peace, brother. You will definitely be missed. Another one on the docket is Ozzy Osbourne. Man, that dude was a real musician and cool dude. I love the way he talked and how he looked. You know, his little style. And so big up to his family. The condolences are definitely there from us here at Karina's Forte. We appreciate the music and his swag, you know. Now, one more person died. See, the first two, may they rest in peace. But this last asshole, may he rest in piss. That's right, I said it. Rest in piss, Hulk Hogan, you racist piece of shit. That's it. That's all. All right, let's get into the rest of what the streets is talking about. Another thing the streets is talking about, because they always talking. Man, Trump. Yo, things just keep going on and on and on and on and on and on, right? This dude continues to disrespect and desecrate the office. The Oval Office is it's a hood job now. Basically, he like a bodega store owner right now, just doing anything and everything. Right now, he went to Scotland to check on. He act like it's official business for us, meaning the U.S. Nah, he went to Scotland to check on 2 golf courses that he has over there. This ain't his first time. This ain't his first time, people. Remember, he was in Dubai with the same shit. Come on. Are we not? Nobody's doing nothing. Congress ain't saying nothing. You Republicans are a piece of shit too. For real. Man, they just allowing this guy to do anything. So pick this. Scotland can't stand his ass. He's over there, right? But they don't say, they got headlines and they don't say the president came, right? They say this. They say the Republican leader. They don't even say the president of the United States. They can't stand him. The disrespect is real. They can't stand him. They's like, he didn't show his tax returns. They know all our news. Everything. It's embarrassing. Absolutely disgusting and embarrassing. and it just gets worse. On top of all of that, right? He's worried about the most petty things. Now, he's changing all the Air Force bases, not Air Force bases, but all the military bases that the names were changed from uh, what do you call those people? Racist, the racist as generals and all of that, right? To people that are not racist. He's changing them back. The Confederate flag, the Confederacy, all of those jackasses. He's changing it back to the tune of $38 million. We got $38 million just to be splurging, just to change your name again? We got more crucial shit going on. He flying looking at golf courses on our dime. And now he worried about a name on a damn military base? I don't care if they call it Fort shit. $38 million could do some real good somewhere else. So he spends money frivolously. It's disgusting. It is. I can't even believe we're allowing all of this to happen. But America, especially you Republicans will never ever see another Republican for many, many years, many, many moons until you get your party together. What the hell is going on? I don't give a damn if he was Republican or Democrat. What he's doing is treason, a traitor, everything. Anything you can think of, he did. And then, now, one thing about this guy, he loves to be coddled. He loves to be loved. So when you say the Epstein files, he get crazy. So now he's blaming the Epstein files on Obama. What Obama got to do with it? He wasn't on the island. His name ain't on there. But South Park, who has been eating the president up, South Park said he been there about 98 times. They've been killing him. I want y'all to tune into that because that shit is hilarious. It's just crazy. So he's going crazy. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, you can't even make this up. You can't. It's ridiculous, y'all. It's ridiculous. And coming for Obama and Biden, everything's always Biden's fault. And now he wants to put Kamala and Beyonce in jail. You can't make this up, y'all. Talking about fraud. He cheated his way into the election. They said it. Ain't nobody did anything, but we all know he cheated. She actually won. But nobody's enforcing anything. What the hell is going on with this country? This is some whack ass shit. Real talk. This is crazy. They know that this guy's been cool, right? They keep showing all these pictures. Now, this other lady I think she's maybe in her 30s now, but she was 13 when she was all hugged up with him. He can't stand it. These are pictures from Epstein. He's so mad. He has his attorney talking to Ghislaine, what's her name? Ghislaine Maxwell, who was Epstein's partner in crime, basically girlfriend. So she's in jail right now, right? So they're going to give her some sort of deal so she can say that he wasn't, that Trump wasn't there. But guess what? It doesn't matter what she says because, hold up. Now, this is the funny part. The Democrats tricked the Republicans. Some of them left early, didn't think it was going to be nothing. The Democrats finally start to play gritty. Yes, that's how you do it. This is what you got to do, Democrats. You got to be greasy because they greasy in these streets. So guess what? So they have a session where they say, all right, we want to release the files, open them up, and the ones that are not redacted, meaning crossed out, right? So they're going to release the files, and guess what? They got 3 of the Republicans to agree with them. Boom! So their files will be released. Oh my goodness, Democrats, you got to get down and greasy. They are not playing fair. You can't play fair either. When they go low, we go lower. Strong shade to the Dems for finally doing something fucking American. Damn. That's all I'm saying, y'all. The streets just keep talking about this, and it makes me laugh because it's just so many. There's so many things, yo. I can't even. Oh man, it's just a lot. And look, real talk. This president has been making crazy money, right? And you're not even supposed to like that. Not while you're the president. You're supposed to be just doing one job, being the fucking president. No, he didn't make 1.3 off them fake Bibles he had. 1.3 mil. 1.3 mil selling them fake Bibles. Can you believe that? Then comes to his sneakers in cologne, 2.5 million. Then he got $2.8 million in Trump watches. You would think he's a TikTok creator instead of the president of the United States. Please excuse me, but this is funny. Oh my goodness. And then to top it off, did y'all know that Trump had like his own mobile service? Yes. It comes with a $500 smartphone. I don't know which one, but it don't sound like it's an iPhone. You can't make this up. But guess what? This is what the streets is talking about. New fragment of this show is called Where's Epstein? I say where's Epstein because there has been multiple sightings since they said he was dead, that he took his own life. You know and I know he's still walking these streets freely. Yo, he was just seen in New Mexico. You ain't gonna notice him because they all look alike for real. Y'all come in one color. These is jokes. Not really though. This is yo. He been spotted in Paris, on that island, on the islands, everywhere. Epstein is living his best life. He ain't going back and forth with you suckers. He ain't going back and forth with y'all because guess what? He is everywhere. Have you seen Epstein? If you have, let me know so I can post it on here. And instead of where's Waldo, where's Epstein? Alrighty, now it's been a minute. The clapbacks and the comebacks. Well, guess what? This is like a clapback of the century. And this clapback is coming from the one, the only President Barack Obama. Yo. So remember, I told you Trump was saying that Obama was out here, showed him a video of him getting arrested. Now, he's never been arrested, so it was AI generated video, right? So guess what Obama and his team did? They turned around and showed the real picture of him getting arrested. Remember when he had to go to New York? 34 felonies. Yeah, that was the clapback and comeback of the century. You can't make this shit up. Big up to Obama for keeping it classy and keeping it fresh. But at the same time, dude is hilarious naturally. So it's going to be a lot of jokes. When you see him come back, it's going to be a lot of jokes. But that is the comeback for me of the century. All right? That's what it is. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. I just have to say it with my chest because I need women to pay attention and be aware. Saying it with my chest is be careful. Okay? Be careful when you go into these places like you should be boycotting like we all are. But Walmart and Target, that is predator central, especially if you're going really early or late. Pay attention to the wild ass suspicious men following you down each aisle, getting closer to you, pointing their camera at you, taking pictures. It's too many women that have been had to be walked out by security. Like one lady was saying she was there and she noticed that some lady was being, she was probably, she said she was like maybe 5'2", maybe 110 pounds. And so this guy was pushing up on her real heavy. And so she just started talking, hey girl, she didn't know her from Adam. It's like, hey girl, uh, I was waiting for you what aisle you was in, so we could go and get something to eat. Boop, 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 boop. Right? They just talking. And then she's like, oh, I was waiting for you here. I was trying to get this or whatever like that. So the lady checked out. And then the other lady who came to help her checked out too. So they were walking together. But the guy didn't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, you can go on, about your business. But then she asked for security to help walk her out first before the other lady was going to walk her out. And security said, yeah, okay. So the security left for a second and came back. The sucker must have forgot because his ass had snacks in his hand. Like, oh, you must have forgot you was walking somebody out. They're waiting for you because the guy was outside and it seemed like he was getting closer to where she was. So the guy ended up finally walking her out, but the lady also walked. She said, I can't let you go by yourself because he over here getting snacks. So she walks her out too. And the lady was so grateful. She was like, thank you, because I didn't know what to do at that point. So ladies, keep your head on a swivel. If you got kids with you, grab them shits up. Tell them stand there. We never left our mama's side. She wouldn't let us. So you make sure you pay attention to that and make sure you pay attention to what's going on. I don't give a damn if you live in the suburbs. Pay attention to your surroundings. Head needs to be on a swivel, ladies, because they are snatching you up and snatching your kids too. Anywho, I had to say it with my chest. Well, we didn't have a lot of laughs today. Maybe a couple tears, but mostly laughs because this is just crazy. I like to leave you on something of a high note, always, because it's that time. So I'll say this. There are some people that watch you and you don't know they're watching you. They stalking your social media, trying to figure out what you're doing. But looking up at your friends, seeing what they're doing, seeing if they can see a picture of you or explanation of you and anything. Basically, they social media is stalking you, trying to see what you're doing. See, I just seen a post from Slim Thug. Now he's a Houston rapper, old school, right? He really likes Megan Thee Stallion, but she's in a relationship with Clay, right? He does not like it. He almost gets in the accident talking about, oh, you could have had this, you could have had that. Oh, I like the $300,000 piece you bought him or whatever like that because she bought him a watch. That's nothing. That's like buying somebody a $3,000 watch or something. You know what I'm saying? When you got that type of bread. Anywho, he just goes on and on about all her stuff. Like you could tell he's like social media stalking her. And it's sad because he's butt hurt. Look, a lot of times people run into some amazing people. But when you are not a good person, you won't see that then. You see it way after. But Megan, I'm sure, really not that interested in him because she's only 30 and she doesn't have any children. He has a few children and some that are basically probably her age, close to her age, and he's like 44. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you got kids in the 20s, she's just 30. So she's not interested. So pay attention to those things because somebody out here watching you and you don't even know it. Be careful in these streets. I still need you to get up though. Yeah, you. Get up, get out, and keep your head on a swivel.